Hit that subscribe button, guys, for daily boxing videos. Joshua has got to watch what he's doing, because you can't just walk into Parker. He has good power. You're looking at his last fights and he's taken people the distance. But these guys are durable. Parker ticks all the boxes. He's a fantastic young heavyweight. I see this as a close fight. It could even be an upset. Joshua's the favorite. And Joshua's the favorite and everyone will like him to win, but this is not an easy fight. Joshua has to step up to the plate because Parker is a worthy champion. So that is what Hughie Fury's father and Tyson Fury's former trainer, Peter Fury, had to say. He believes that this is actually a competitive fight. He believes that Joshua has, decent punching power. He believes that if Joshua was up against the ropes and Joseph Parker had Joshua up against the ropes and was, loading up on him and letting his combinations go, that's when Joshua was in trouble. And I guess what he's saying is when Joshua is being backed up, because I've always felt that Joshua can't fight going backwards. When he fought Vladimir Klitschko, I believe it was the 6th or 7th round. I think it was the round after he got dropped. Vladimir Klitschko was coming forward. He was coming forward. He was pressing the action. And he was pushing Anthony Joshua back. He was pushing him back up against the ropes. And when he was pushing Anthony Joshua back against the ropes, Joshua wasn't letting his hands go. He was just getting beat up. Like, Vladimir Klitschko was basically walking down Anthony Joshua, AJ, and just litting him up, snapping his head back. And that was when AJ's backs were against the rope. And he just wasn't doing anything. And he didn't look like he knew what to even do. And this was in the last 30 seconds of the round. And when I saw that, it kind of showed me that Joshua is not good fighting backing up. It's kind of like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was predominantly an aggressive, come-forward fighter. Well, but when guys would go on the inside against him and rough him up and basically bully him and push him back like Evander Holyfield did, even like Buster Douglas did, that's when he was very vulnerable and he would get beat up. So I guess that's what Peter Fury was talking about in that little clip that I saw where he was saying if Parker manages to get on the inside against Joshua and push him back and have him, up against the ropes, he could do damage. I agree with that. Now, Joshua and, Peter Fury and Parker have history because, of course, he trained his son, Hughie Fury, to fight Parker. And like he said in the little clip that I saw, he was saying that Parker, Fury is very fast. His son's very fast, and he was fighting off the back foot. That's why it was difficult for someone like Joshua Parker to get to him. And it's true. When it comes to Joshua and Parker, Joshua doesn't have the foot speed that his son Fury has. He's more stationary. He's more easier to hit. Joshua is way more easier to hit than someone like Fury. So it's going to be much more easier than for someone like Joseph Parker to land on Joshua than he did the way he fought against than it was against Hughie Fury. Another thing, Hughie Fury has really good endurance because he was boxing for 12 rounds. So he has really good endurance, phenomenal endurance. But like I said several times, Joshua, I don't think he has good endurance. I think he fades in second half of fights. But again, Joshua is always dangerous because again, he does have the ability to get a second win. He got a second win against Vladimir Klitschko when I thought he was exhausted, and he got a second win. So you have to be careful. Like I've been saying, I think Parker has to go to the body because I don't think Klitschko went to the body enough. And when you see a fighter who's very exhausted and tired, like Anthony Joshua was, or like Anthony Joshua tends to get, the best thing you could do is invest in the body, because that's just going to make him even more exhausted and tire him out even more. So, yeah, that's what Peter Fury had to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, if you watched the video from start to finish, much appreciated. Subscribe for daily boxing videos, guys. I'm out.